Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for another video. This is official channel of Kaizer Chief News, the only channel that brings you all the latest news that is happening at Nature Arena. For those of you, if you're new here, you may join us by subscribing the channel. Remember to turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. You'll be the first one to get all the latest news about our best club of Kaizer Chief that we are providing each and every day. Coast Nation fans, please help us grow this platform. Help us reach at least 1K subscribers to my YouTube channel. And as you know, it means a lot to me, and it is a free to subscribe. But apart from that, today I have a big news that I want to share for you. But it's the Coast Nation fans what you need to know right now. Please stay here and watch the video until the end. So without wasting your time, now let us dive into the story and discussing deep about our best club of Kaizer Chief. But in this video, I want to show you a few things about Pitso Mosimane, my dreams with the Kaizer Chief and his return to Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, before we dive into the story and discussing deep about Pitso Mosimane, we know that now we are in the second half of the 2025 and 2026 football season. And until now, our best club of Kaizer Chief under the guidance of co-coach Mr. Cedric Kaizer and Khalil Ben Youssef, we had played almost 15 matches in the Betway Premiership of this ongoing season. But in all matches that we had played until now, our best club of Kaizer Chief, we were secured only 8 wins. We got 60 draw and 1 loss. So that is something good news for basic club of Orlando Pirates, but not at all, because this is not what we want to see. But sometimes it is a miss of football. So I think we have to accept it no matter how it is very difficult. Because when you look at the way Kaizer Chief are performing right now, it seems like we have a good and strong squad, but we are supposed to look for a new head coach who will lead the team, who will help us to secure the title as we wish, but not in this 2025 and 2026 football season. I think it is possible, but we have to work very, very, very hard. I can't talk more about that because it's not a target, but not only that, when you look at the Betway Premiership table and the standing of this ongoing season, of this 2025 and 2026 football season, right now, when I'm talking to you here, our best club of Kaizer Chief, we know that we are in 4th position with 30 points, and this has happened after playing 15 matches on the Betway Premiership of this ongoing season, and we secured 8 wins with the 60 draw and 1 loss. And when you look at the top of the Betway Premiership table and the standing of this ongoing season, you see Orlando Pirates under the guidance of coach Abdeslam Owadu. Now they are leading the table with 38 points. So now Orlando Pirates are on the top of the Betway Premiership table in the standing of this ongoing season, and they had played almost 17 matches, but they had secured only 12 wins, and they had secured only 12 wins. And now they are on the top of the Betway Premiership table in the standing of this ongoing season, as I said earlier. But when you look at Mamelodi Sundowns, are in the second position with 35 points. So they are just behind Orlando Pirates with 35 points, but they have only one game to reach 17 matches that Orlando Pirates they had played until now. So for Mamelodi Sundowns, they had 35 points, but they have only one game to reach 17 matches that Orlando Pirates they had played until now. So you may see how this competition is so tough ahead of this ongoing season. But I can't talk about that because it's not our target. But when you look at the top of us, you see Sekhukhune United now in 3rd position with in 3rd position after played 18 matches with the 32 points. So I think for us as a Coast Nation fans, we have almost 3 matches to reach 18 matches that Sekhukhune United they had played until now. So to be honest, to my side, I think in this ongoing season, Kaizer Chief, we must finish at least in 3 or 2 position on the Betway Premiership table at the standing of this ongoing season. That is something not bad, somehow I can say that, but it doesn't mean that it is enough. So we have to work very hard if possible, to secure the Betway Premiership title of this ongoing season. But apart from that, I can't talk more about this because it is not a target. I decided to make this video specific to share with you a few things about Pitso Mosimane, my dealings with a Kaizer Chief, and his return to Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, is quoted by Soccer Beat and other true trusted sources like SABC Sports. They reveal on what Pitso Mosimane said amid links with a Kaizer Chief and his return to Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, according to SMWX, a podcast, Pitso Mosimane reveals his dream and Mamelodi Sundowns return Luma, and he said that I'm interested in Bafana Bafana and I would love to win AFCON. Now, myself, I'm interested in the Bafana Bafana job because I will tell you one thing. It is the medal I want to choose. I want to cross everything with. I want to. It is. I will tell you. I will tell you one thing. It is the medal I want to choose. I want to cross everything with. That is the medal I don't have on the continent. Mosimane told SMWX podcast. So I would love to do that with Bafana Bafana and win the AFCON. That is the one I want. It's possible, but I'm not campaigning. I'm not campaigning. The Football Association will put whoever they think is right. But if you ask me today, will you sign a contract? I would sign it today because it means a lot to me, and I think we are at the light time with the light generation. This is what Pitso Mosimane said amid rings with his return to Mamelodi Sundowns at Kaizer Chief. So what I want to share in this video about Pitso Mosimane. For too long, guys, I found some true trusted sources reveal these shocking stories on social media, and I found some unofficial pages on Facebook and other platforms. They are just talking about Pitso Mosimane amassing with the Kaizer Chief, but for too long we didn't see him nowhere at Nature Arena. What happened? What is going on right now? I think for Kaizer Chief to send Pitso Mosimane, I cannot say that it is not. I cannot say that it will be easier for Kaizer Chief to send Pitso Mosimane, but the door is still open for any class. But his first priority is to coach Bafana Bafana, and that is his first priority. But when we are just talking about his return to Mamelodi Sundowns, he is still just like he is not interested because, as he said on his last podcast, he confirmed that his first priority is to sign a contract with Bafana Bafana. He wants to coach Bafana Bafana, not Kaizer Chief or no return to Mamelodi Sundowns. But he said that his door for him to return for Bafana Bafana is still open because he just caught on what Mike Tyson. We know that Mike Tyson he is back on the pitch to fight again on boxing, but he just compare these things on amazing his return to Mamelodi Sundowns. But for me, I think for Kaizer Chief, if we sign Pitso Mosimane, it will be the right decision. But be honest, I can't talk a lot about his. I can't talk a lot about Pitso Mosimane to sign for Kaizer Chief. But if possible, a Kaizer Chief can suggest that if we sign him, he will help us to fly to the top of the Betway Premiership table and the start of this ongoing season, and also to secure the title as a wish. But I can talk more about that. Want to hear from you, and I want to see your thought in the comment section below. What do you think about Pitso Mosimane? Do you think if he signed for, if he signed for Kaizer Chief, he might be the perfect for the Soweto Giants? So let me see your thought in the comment section below. This is a Kaizer Chief news where Constantine first meet and talk about our basic club of Kaizer Chief. And as I said earlier, here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature Arena. So for those of you if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that you'll never miss any video like this. And whenever I upload to my YouTube channel, you'll get notified because it will be sent to you a notification. This is a Kaizer Chief news where Constantine first meet and talk about our best club of Kaizer Chief. I want to hear from you. Drop your thought in the comment section below. What do you think about Pitso Mosimane, Amari Rings with the Kaizer Chief, and his return to Mamelodi Sundowns? Also, his priority to coach Bafana team. Welcome back. Stay here to be updated.